Good morning, everyone. So this is our final in-class assignment, assignment number 6. We're 7.5%. And then today, so what we'll be doing is we'll be designing a kitchen for our first time. So I will give you a little bit of leeway when you design this, but please watch week 10, the back of house PowerPoint and the lecture video, because it'll really help you look at all the different spaces and look how you should maybe set it up. I'll go a little bit through the assignment today. I'll open up Visio and show you a little bit of how to set up your kitchen and what are the things that you should look for. But then from there on out, it's all on you. And of course, as always, it's due Sunday at midnight. You will have your class day, so Tuesday or Wednesday from 2 to 10 p.m. to complete this, as well as I'll open up ones on the weekend. I think I can probably get away with from 2 to midnight, a 10-hour block, both Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so I'll go through the assignment now, and I'll post this to under assignments. So right now, when you designed your front of house options and your front of house area, you were looking at a lot more about space efficiency, lighting, what the customer feels, what the atmosphere is. When we're looking at the back of house, we're more concerned with the closeness of the other areas to the area it should be located to, as well as lighting and safety. So for this particular project, we will be using an area that's 50 feet by 50 feet. And of course, I always ask to make the actual template a little bit larger. So many of you use the template and that works perfectly. I will throw a template in there, but some of you have a hard time opening that template for some reason. I don't understand why that works. So I'll go and show you how you would just set it up, and it literally takes maybe a minute. So under this scenario, you will have to create the following areas. A hot line, so where all the food heat is added for the last time and the past, and this is where the area that servers pick it up. A cold line, dishwashing area, dry storage, fridge and freezer, receiving, a prep area, a small utility closet. This is typically where like your mop bucket goes, your chemicals, a bit of a service area, and a staff locker and washer. So it's quite large. Now, what I want you to think about is when you design this, if you can design this to use this kitchen or a portion of this kitchen into your final assignment, then that might work for you. Sometimes it doesn't for particular projects, but at the very least, you're getting great experience on how to build that proper kitchen. I'm also going to ask you to ensure that you have the hotline items that will allow you to cook this menu. So I want you to look at all these and say, okay, chicken wings, grilled chicken breast, garlic bread, fish and chips. What kind of pieces of equipment do you need? So chicken wings, a deep fryer, fries, deep fryer, fish and chips, most likely deep fryer for both of those. So I have 3 items that need a deep fryer. Grilled chicken, I need a grill, garlic bread, stove, assorted pizzas, oven. So you get an idea. So, and then there's also a cold line. So this is essentially, cold line is where we make all of our salads and maybe some desserts. It's a smaller area. I asked for a minimum of amount of sinks. So a prep area will have 1 hand wash station and 1 large prep sink, and I'll show you how to do that. And then I say also all hallways and doorways must be a minimum of 43 inches wide. So this is indeed a larger assignment, not much more than the last one you did, but it has a few more items. And again, I will give you a little leeway. You know, if you're missing a small item here and there, I'm not going to deduct marks, but I am looking for this overall flow of from the back door, we go to receiving, then our storage, then our pre-prep area, our final prep, which is our hot line or cold line, and then that's kind of where we stop. So this will be your whole kitchen breakdown as well as warewashing. So let's open up Visio and I'll show you how to start this assignment. So when you open up Visio, what I would recommend is, yes, you can use a template or you can just create your own. So I'm going to go to floor plan and create a floor plan using US units and hit create. So as this loads up, have some coffee. Okay. So as always, it gives you a few, 3, 4, 5 different templates. I'm gonna go in and just populate as many templates as I think. There's not ever too many that you can add. Because this is a kitchen, I'm gonna add appliances, which are stoves and ovens and ranges. I'm gonna add bath and kitchen because I know there's sinks that I need to put in. Cabinets, I suppose I could. I don't think I will need to. I don't know if I need furniture or not, but I will throw those in. Office furniture I always put in because they have great tables and side stands and whatever else, and you'll definitely use those. Plants, I don't think we'll need any plants. Let me see, the other wall, so there's one wall shell and structure. I always add the other walls, doors, and windows. And the only thing that I'm thinking that might not be in here is your fire extinguishers. I do ask you to put 2 throughout it. You can search that option or find it in there somewhere. Next step that I want you to do is set up your template. So if you go to data, design, and go to page setup. And then I'm just going to go to drawing scale and then change my spot to 55 feet by 55 feet. Now, and then we have this nice little spot. And my final thing that I'm going to do to set this up is just going to add my grid under the view tab. I think it makes it look really quite nice. Next thing I'm going to do now, because many of you have had this issue, I'm going to save this. So I'm just going to save this on my desktop. Actually, no, I will save this under the menu, facility design. And this one will be template, but for you, you save it however you want. But the important part is that you save it and save it often, because sometimes, as you've probably noticed, the program can sometimes quit on you, and it's very frustrating. All right, so I'm going to add my room and right click on properties and tell it that I want this one to be 50 feet by 50 feet. And there you are. So now we're at a point where do we start is going to be the next question. How do I start this kitchen? And you can choose 2 different areas to really start with. And you should locate these 2 different areas. And one of which is, where's the back door? And where's the other door leading into the dining room? Okay, so I'm going to go with the back door first, and I'm just going to put a door, let's say right here. And because I'm just going to move the door open a little bit more. Let's say it's a 4-foot door. Just have it a little bit bigger, because I do understand that we're going to have big loads coming in and big deliveries. So we have this lovely door. The other thing I want to know is that there's going to be a receiving area. That's the first stop. So a receiving area is a small area that you can accept all of your materials. So I might put a little table close to receiving area. You know what? Let's put it on this side. Make it a little bit bigger. And this is your table. And I could put a scale in there if I wanted as well. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to create some storage areas. So first things, I'm going to build a little storage area right off this wall. I don't know why, I just decided. And this is going to be my dry storage. So I'm just going to move this in here, set this up, and put a door on it. And this is going to be my dry storage. Now within here, I'm going to need some sort of shelving. Now I don't know where a good shelving unit might be. Or racks. Let's see what comes up. So there's this rack section here, which looks actually quite interesting. So I might do this and just stretch that out there and do another one. Something like that. Now, you get the idea. This is a dry storage. I would label this area as a dry storage. And now what I'll probably do is also put a few fridges, maybe in this area here. So after receiving, then you can enter into a fridge. And what I might do as a really cool idea is I'm going to build I'll throw a room in here. And what I'll make this is actually one of those fridges that turns into a freezer if you walk through. So it'll be a fridge freezer. So this part you'll walk into be a fridge, and then you'll walk in one more time and it'll be a freezer. So I'll just do that. Now I will put some racking just like this in there, but I won't do that right now. Okay, so essentially I've created my receiving area and my two different storage areas. Now I'll probably have to build some sort of, the next spot in that whole map was a pre-prep area. So I want areas that my staff can develop all their food and cut and work with the vegetables and meat and butcher things. And what I'll probably do is set this up as close to the fridges as possible. So I don't know where exactly. I also have to remember I'm going to need some kitchen, sinks. So I might just do this long table here, and maybe I'll do another one similar to that, and just put it like something like this. So here's this prep area. I can work both sides of this table. I'm going to throw a couple sinks in here somewhere. Yeah. So maybe I'll put a hand washing sink. That's going to be on the end, so it's really easy for people to access. And I'll throw a bigger one over here. Oops. Turn this around. And this will be for like thawing food and things of that nature. And I can add more than one. Sinks are always really useful. Of course, I asked for one sink, but hey, if you put two in there, I'm not going to say anything. So that's our pre-preparation area. Now, I might leave you here next. Mostly, the next thing I want to show you is maybe where the servers come in. So I still need to put a hotline in here. I still need to put a warewashing area in here. Warewashing should be by the door coming in from the dining room. So a very good idea is I'm going to pick a door. So I'm going to say this is my indoor, and this will be my outdoor. So I'm going to flip this around. So servers come in from the dining room here. They drop off their dishes. I'll put some sort of dish area here. They'll pick up their hot food, their cold food, and leave again. So again, this is just an idea. It can be however you want it to be. Most dishwashing stations, so if you look at the PowerPoint, they have like kind of this L shape where they would go in, they drop their dirty dishes off here, and you have this big long dishwasher area. So again, I can grab an appliance. I even have a dishwasher, I think. Yep, right here. So I have this lovely dishwasher, and what I'm going to do is actually copy, well, I don't know what's going on here. Copy. I'm not going to copy it. It's not working. I'll grab another one, and this could be a double dishwasher area. So I have two different tanks. And then over here somewhere, I'll probably also want to put some storage. So as the plates come off, I want to store them somewhere. This gives me a little bit of room, but maybe I'll even grab some of this racking. And put it right here. So it's nice and close to the dishwasher. That's where I'm going to store everything. And you know what? There's never too much storage. It's not allowing me to copy anything. I don't know. There we go. Copy, paste. So maybe I'll put one there as well. Lots of room in between, and they can store everything. And this is your dishwasher area. That's pretty good. The only thing that I might wonder if I want to do is maybe enclose this a little bit somehow so it's not so open and noisy to everyone. That's an option for you as well. I still need my hot line and cold line. Now, I don't want every single design to look like mine, but you know, there's lots online that you can look at. You can look at kitchen layouts. You can look at all those things and give you some ideas. Essentially, what my server's going to do is they're going to come in here. They're going to empty their dishes. I'm assuming I'll have some sort of hot line here. Now remember, you need both a hot line, which will just be essentially a row of, and this will be where all my equipment is, and then on in front of that, I'll need where all the completed food goes. So let's say it's here, and this is where all the dishes are going to be dropped, and then the servers will come and pick them up, and then we'll leave again. And I can do something similar to that over here, where this might be a smaller cold line section, which is where all the salads and everything are completed. And then same thing, grab one of these, so this is where they are working, back here. Oh, what I did not leave, so I have lots of room here, like I've really spread it out. I didn't leave any room for bathrooms. So you'll need a little staff area and one male and female bathroom, or just 2 bathrooms that are unisex. So what I would probably do is I'd probably just move all that stuff down a little bit. So move all this stuff down a little bit and maybe put my staff area in here. And that's not really that difficult to do. You know, you just click and drag and move it all down, and before you know it, it'd be good. So I hope that wasn't too rambly. It's actually quite an easy assignment once you know what you're doing. Again, look back to the assignment, see what's going on. But what I'm looking for is a proper flow of all of your goods. And if you look at that map, it'll tell you, so when food comes in this back door, this is my receiving area. From receiving, it goes to one of my different storage areas. From storage, the food comes out and goes to my prep area. When it's now going to be cooked, it'll be in here. Now this will be all equipment, of course. Stoves, ovens, dishwashers, fryers, and everything like that. There will be some things that do not have an appliance for it or a template for it, such as a deep fryer. So there's no deep fryer in the appliances here. Now, a deep fryer can look like this. So I can put a little square there and grab one more and make it a little bit smaller. That is a deep fryer. Label it deep fryer. Done, right? So it doesn't necessarily need to be the actual item. In the appliances, we do have these built-in ovens, which are fantastic. And we have these ranges and all kinds of different stuff here. So that's great. That'll be easy for you. But there's certain areas that we don't have that kind of stuff. So you can move in all of your stuff that we do have, and then when we don't have it, you can just create something using your own imagination and label it so. So that gives you a good idea of what's supposed to be happening with this assignment. Again, I will give you your full class time and the whole weekend. And after this point, you will have designed both a front of house area, just being the lounge and the bar, and a back house kitchen. Now developing your restaurant is a little bit easier for you. I'm going to open up for the rest of the semester weekly, same thing. So if it's Tuesday or Wednesday and on the weekends, and as your request, I can probably find time to open up some more so you can work on your major assignment whenever it suits you. This is an 18-minute assignment explanation. Sorry, I went on longer than I wanted to, but you get a really good idea of how to complete this. So when you're all done, just go File, Save as a PDF, upload it to Blackboard. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Thank you for your patience with the program. And I will be available through email today. It'll be a little bit spotty. I won't be available from the whole 2 to midnight or 2 to 10 o'clock, but I'll try my best to get to all your emails. All right. So other than that, have a great day. Good luck on the assignment, and let me know if you have any questions.